It's Saturday, the 14th of March 2015. This is a chart for Regis Resources. It's been a pretty bad couple of weeks. Last week they came out with a operational update, which saw the share price fall about 30% in one day. The figures were pretty average, production figures, in the lower production forecasts, mainly due to low grades at all three mines. So the market really didn't like that. And what I've sort of wanted to talk about is just how similar this move is to the move we saw last year in May when they had an announcement which was reasonably similar in terms of grade issues, particularly at Garden Well. So these arrows are the exact same length. So the sell-off's been even more extreme, really. We've seen 40 million shares traded in 3 days, which is almost would be close to 3 weeks worth of volume in 3 days. And it's rallied reasonably well the last couple of days. They released a little new presentation where they sort of went into a bit more detail on some of the issues, and I think that might have soothed some of the nerves. And there's been a little bit of a fight back. Even these last two candles are not very strong, but it does show there's a bit of a fight going on there. These long wicks showing the indecision. Last time there was a little bit of a bounce too. You saw this really large. It was a quicker bounce, but 10 or 15 cents in a day. But then it came back to test a new low about a week later. So I'm sort of thinking around this $1.40 level. If it can't rally up to $1.40, rally up to and past $1.40, I think it potentially could come back and test this low, particularly with the gold price weakness at the moment. It's sort of a perfect storm, really. Gold price testing that 5-year low and the operational issues for Regis. They do have some problems with just growth story as well. They haven't got a lot of cash, so they're not in a good position to acquire any distressed assets or exploration projects. They did say they've got a couple of expansion opportunities at nearby pits to their 3 plants, but I'm not sure how much that's actually going to add to production in the next year where they're forecasting to mine that. But still, I think once again you sort of got to back the management of this company. That was another thing. I sold up about 210 in a couple of parcels because I thought that particularly with the chairman selling 5 million shares, it didn't look. It's never a great look. And of course, he got out just before things went pretty pear-shaped in the last couple of weeks. So that's never a great sign. This area here was really a sign of distribution. I think it had come up. Forget about this. This is a GDXJ effect, but a lot of this elevated volume around here, and it wasn't going higher. Never a good sign. And yeah, there was some substantial holder notices from some of the larger funds that were holding shares. So, and then this quite weak volume here, not a lot of follow through. It didn't look great. So, yeah, I'm thinking we're probably going to be that sort of down the elevator, up the stairs thing again for the next 6 months maybe until sentiment changes a little bit in the stock. But I think you got to back these guys again at this level where it's only 600 million market cap, or 650 now. But yeah, it hasn't been a great couple of weeks, but potentially a good buy-in price now.